Good day to you all. Welcome back to our multiplayer series here on the Mythical Woods. Keep wanting to say mystical woods, but it's mythical woods, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is mythical woods. Anyway, we're down here at the store. Now, we have agreed that we are going to start, because this is episode 6. So from episode 6, we're going to start being able to buy and sell equipment and take out this loan. I think 50 grand is the maximum we've set. We don't have to take out all that, and I don't really want to take out all that if I can help it, but I think if we could just buy a few more little bits and bobs just to make our lives a little bit easier on the farm. So I've got a few things down here. I'm going to sell this. I'm not that keen on it anyway. Those bells were falling through the back. It runs really slow. It's pretty cool looking. It's and a bit quirky, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, when we come down to sell these bells, I've left it over there, didn't I? So I've only had to drive it there. You can see the tyre tracks. 4 miles an hour it went down to when I was going up across the brow of the hill there. 4 miles an hour. I'm not having that. The mower, very small. I know we haven't got huge fields, but that took forever to mow that first field area. And that plough, obviously, we've upgraded. I did delete an object, managed to get it out via the tractor. There's still the armchair in there, but I deleted the, I think it was like a fire pit or something, and I managed to squeeze in there. So we're going to sell these off. Now at the moment we don't have any money to sort of repair or repaint, so I think we will just sell as is. Now, wow, 285 for that. So I'm going to sell that as it is, like so. We probably have got enough money now to repair and repaint these. I think we will. You do make a little bit back, don't you? But it's not huge amounts. 527 for that. That is cheap. And we will repair and repaint. 879. Job done. Wow, we're up to 10.5 grand. That's pretty good. So I think what we need, I think Rusey's been buying some things. I know he did tell me he got rid of his truck as well. So, but I haven't watched any of his episodes, by the way, because purely, I don't know if he's watched any of mine, purely for the fact that I don't really want to know what he's up to, because I don't want people saying, oh well, Rusey's done that, you're just copying him, or anything like that. I mean, if someone comments on my videos and says you should get this because Rusey's got that, then that's fair enough. Someone else is telling me that, but I'm not going to watch any of his episodes, so I hope he doesn't mind. But that's why, that's my only reason why. Now, we have said we can buy used equipment. So a little skid steer loader, pretty cool. Could buy a bow wrapper, but I don't think we need to. I think if we do silage, we might go down the bunker silo. And that there is probably Rusey's truck. So, okay. Now, what I want to buy, or think we should buy, because I think the next plan of action for this episode is we're going to create another field, and we are going to upgrade our mower. I've already been having a look. The only thing we've got installed is these two, and that's the one we've just sold, and we've got this sort of batwing mower. So I think we'll probably buy that because it's cheaper than anything else on here. I mean, that is wider than the thing we had. Oh, only just. So I think we're going to buy that. And I'm not worried about any configurations. I'm not going to do a mulcher either, I don't think so. We could always adjust that a bit later. Oh, hang on, we can't buy that. We haven't took any loan out, have we? What are you doing, Snowy? Right, anyway, okay. Right, I'm all over the shop now. So 15 grand for that. Another thing is, because we've sold that, and I did mention it last episode, there is this guy which will hook up behind our baler, I think. But if not, we can tow it with a tractor. That's 5 grand, so that's 20 grand we need for that. Is it going to charge us for colours? It is, so I'm not worried about changing colours. Although we are kind of red, aren't we? What do you say, that sort of red? That's a grand though. Why would I want to spend a grand on paint? I don't think we will. We will change the license plate when it comes to it. So that's 20 grand. Wow, we are... There's me saying I don't want to take out the full 50, but we're pushing on that nearly already. Oh, I've done one thing. I've fertilised the field. I'll show you in a moment. What else was I had in mind? Oh, a pallet fork for picking up our strawberries. I was looking at that skid steer loader, but I think that's going to be silly money, isn't it? That's going to take us right up to our 50k. So we can buy that as well. So at the moment, and for now, so there we go. I've missed a kind of little bit here and there, just little spots, but that's pretty good. We're going to leave that as it is. So that's pretty much fully fertilized, and I think we're going to make a field over this side. That's what we're going to do. Not quite sure what we'll put in there yet. Have we got any contracts? There is a ploughing one, 850. We would blitz that, wouldn't we, in our up and running plough. I might consider doing that, actually. We'll see what we're like for time. So let's take out our loan. I've already forgotten what I've said. I'm not too worried about the front loader. That can come out. Well, to be fair, what have we got? 10 grand. Let's take out, what did I say there? 20. We've got that. I'm not even on the right menu, am I? I don't even know what I'm doing. We'll take out 20. We will take out 20. 20, 25. Okay, what's... There we go. Right, so let's get on with it. That tractor as well, it's not the most powerful setting it could be either, is it? What have we got this guy? So we're going to go up to 62. Could always buy another tractor at some point. What's this guy? I've never used this fella before. That can go up to 100 horsepower. That's not bad. Oh, it doesn't even charge you for that upgrade. That's interesting. Well, I'll think about that a bit later. But yeah, we'll think about that a bit later. Right, let's buy pallet fork. I don't think we'll mess around getting a skid steer. That's going to be too much money. We'll buy that because I've come down here with the front loader for that. We will also buy the trailer. Now this isn't going to work if we want pallets. That's the only downside to it. I mean, in theory we could upgrade our baler, but I don't really want to be paying that much money for that used one as well. That's used as well, so that's going to be quite hefty, isn't it? So I think we'll buy this guy for now, but it's not going to have tension straps on it, so we're not going to be able to put pallets on, and if we do, we're going to have to drive it very slow. and then we'll buy this mower. So we'll take the mower up first, because that's gonna obviously, there it is all over there, that's going to be wanted first, unless, I don't think we will be able to, I don't think there's any. Ooh, what's that got on there? I wonder if we could hook that up to that. I don't think we will, that's probably sat a bit too low. I will try it. Let's put the pallet fork on. I know we could have probably got away with using the manure fork, keep doing that, but it's not really the ideal way to do it, is it? Now this is a swiddle, isn't it? Yeah, so I could have some fun trying to line this up with that mower. So don't everyone laugh, because I'm pretty rubbish at these. Like so. Right, how far? I don't think that's going to work, is it? No, that probably would have registered by now, so that's not going to work. That's fine. So we'll leave that trailer down here, and we'll hook up to the mower. Actually, I've just thought of something. I haven't even checked that our tractor can handle this. 75. And we're on 55. Oh dear. Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there, ladies and gentlemen, and that's to try it. If it doesn't work, we might have to buy a new tractor. Oh my goodness. Right, we're about to find out. It's pretty laggy tonight. Well, tonight for me it is. Drive up here, it keeps jumping around. When I was doing the fertilisings over there on that field, it was jumping around, so it's not playing ball this episode. So forgive me if it is lagging, but I can't really do much about that. Right, so let's just have a little look. We're going to come up and leave those trees like that. Probably won't go all the way up there, I don't think we need to. We'll come round. Quite a few trees there, isn't there? Which is a bit annoying. We might remove a few trees from this area. So it would be nice to go round that way. Now we do have a shed up the back here, which will be handy to use at some point. But we do have a path that leads all the way around, like so, if we need it, or we can always create another one around that way, but I think we'll leave it as it is. I think Rusey made that path, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think we'll come up to here, then we'll come across. I'll try and stick to this path and go round something like that along the fence line, maybe go that way. So the mower's probably gonna get caught up in some of these trees, but we'll see. But as we're ploughing, if I need to cut some of them trees down, I'm just going to do it. So we will be removing some. We're not going to get a huge amount for them. I'm not too worried about selling them straight away. We will just do that as and when. We're going to need to buy some form of flatbed, because that, like I said, that bell loading one, that won't pick up things. This is working alright actually, isn't it? I know it's pretty quick, this mower. It might struggle on little hills like this. So we will stay out this way. Yeah, so what we sort of can't get with the mower in and around these trees, I'm not too worried. We'll sort those trees out a little bit later. That one's not a problem, that's out of the way. Scoot around like that. I may leave that one as it is there and just come across. Probably go something like that. Not too bad. I don't think we're going to get as much grass off of this area as we did off of that area, because that looks bigger to me, but we'll see. There could be a bit more nicer grass this side. We'll just try and get in as close to these trees as we can. It'll be a little bit of a pain, aren't they? Right, let's get going with it. Let's not mess about. I'm going to go as low as we can because I don't think we're going to be able to get rid of the stumps. I just chop them down, and with a bit of luck, the mower, the plough, maybe even the harvester will go straight over those stumps. It's quite nice having a few trees in and amongst your fields because it makes it a little bit more natural, doesn't it? Natural feel to it. But if they are causing some grief, which these are a little bit. Oh, don't want to do that. I'll get doing that. Can I go that way with this? Yeah. I'm just taking these off enough so that I can pick them up, and we'll put them to one side somewhere and probably forget about them. Hopefully not. But yeah, we're not going to get a lot for these, we know that. I like the way it still makes the axe noise as you're doing that. That's pretty funny. Should be able to pick all of these up, and we'll put them over. This area looks quite openish. I think we might grow in here. Maybe. I would like to get some chickens, because you always do well if you're starting off a farm and you've not got a lot of money. I would always say get some chickens. They don't need a lot of work, they don't need a lot looking after. There's one there by the tractor. And you can earn some good money off of eggs. So I definitely recommend going for chickens if you're just starting out. Oh, that's wall there. There we go. Right, that'll do for a moment. Let's just get flying around again. Some of these others I may leave in. I'm still undecided whether we're going to get rid of some of the trees in our first field over yonder. But if they're spaced out like that, I've not got too much of a problem, but they were a bit bunched up, those fellas, weren't they? There's the sheep roaming around in our soybeans. So yeah, I can't remember if I mentioned, but we're obviously into December now, so Rusey's, I think he's moved it on to December. But the whole idea of agreeing to sort of start selling, and no, that's hitting those stumps, so that's alright though. I think the plough should deal with it. Yeah, the whole idea of agreeing to sort of buy and sell equipment is because otherwise this series is really going to struggle to get off and up and running. And we have always said that it's going to be kind of just a mini series, just testing the water, see how it goes, see how we feel about doing it, and obviously see what sort of feedback we get. But I think there's a lot of sort of drop in interest, I think, on FS22. I've noticed views on my videos have gone right down. I originally thought, well, and it could be a bit of that as well, the fact that I haven't been able to get content out as regularly as I was before we had our little boy. But watching other people as well, or looking at their views on their videos to some of the bigger YouTubers, even some of them are kind of, the views have been a bit down, and I'm just thinking, well, maybe people are losing a bit of interest in FS22. They're looking more forward to 25, but because it's coming out for just PC and the newer gen consoles, I think, you know, you're going to lose a lot of viewers anyway. People are on PS4, I think, and the older Xbox, because why would you want to watch a game that you can't really play? I know a lot of people do watch these YouTubers playing on games that they're not necessarily going to play themselves, but just think, I don't know, that's just a personal opinion, by the way. It's not anything, shouldn't look into anything more than that. That's what I'm trying to say. Right, now I'm going to do this wind rowing off camera again, because it is a bit annoying and a bit painful. I might put this mower over here if it will fit. I'm going to start trying to put some things away in sheds. Is that going to fit? That looks a bit high to me. It's going to have to go on the end one, isn't it? Oh my god, I don't think we're not going to get that in there. It's too wide, isn't it? There we go, there's the lag and the jumping. That's so annoying when it does that, because you end up nowhere near where you want it to get to. That's not going to fit in there, is it? No, we're hitting something already. Probably the tree. I'm not even going to try that. But yeah, I'm going to get this windrow up, and I'll probably bring you back in actually when we are baling, maybe, or maybe even picking up bales. I'm going to see if I can get that. Oh dear, I can't even get my words out today. That bale loading trailer, I have to bring that back up to the farm. That's fine. I think quickly we will just whiz over here, because I did notice when I was topping the sheep up with the water, I've got a little bit of wool there. I knocked into that pallet. Do have some strawberries already, so we will just move them, I think, out of the way. I don't know how many more are going to appear. Now I'm hoping I don't need, oh god, come on, I just want to put them down there. So yeah, we probably did need our weight a little bit. I'm not going to sell any strawberries just yet. Although it looks like we've got a pretty good amount. Just get them out of the way, that's all. Any more going to show up? Oh, sheep are coming over there interested. They're wondering what's going on. You stay away from these strawberries. They have nothing to do with you. I think we'll get that one out of the way as well. So technically we have there 2,000 litres. Always seems a bit weird saying litres, doesn't it? Of strawberries. Let's just have a quick look at the prices while we're here for strawberries. Not going to be amazing, but oh, I tell you what, that's not bad. That's going to be over £3 isn't it? That's a pretty good price as well. In fact, that's at its best, isn't it, really? Okay, maybe we might do something with them. Although we haven't got a flatbed, have we? So maybe not. Right, anyway, I'm going to grab our windrower. I'll get that going and I'll see you back here in a moment. Right, this poor tractor. I mean, we are on a uphill slope. It is trying to tow a baler and almost a full trailer load of bales. We're at 98% there for the bales, probably room for a couple more. There's a couple of little bits here and there, like this bit here, but I can't even really get up there, to be fair, to grab that. So I'm not too worried about that. We need to try and get out of this situation somehow. See if we can go around this way. So I'm thinking we probably are going to actually upgrade this tractor this episode. It would be quite handy. Now with these bells, oh my goodness, we're not even actually going to get out of this situation. I tried to go up there because that's the largest bit of grass left on there. Here we go. We're out, we're in. Oh, hang on. Have we got... Oh, we've got a let's just try and make that last bell. Look, we've got a little bit there. Let's just try and complete that bell. There we go, awesome. Right, let's unload that onto there. And that is quite heavy because it's sliding off itself. Okie dokie. Right, so yeah, with the bells, at the moment I'm going to keep hold of them. The sheep are doing pretty good for feed. That's not always going to be the case. We do only have 7. I'd like to get some more so we can get that wool on the go. So we'll probably keep the bells for now, just to have a little bit of, you know, backup. But I think we will probably end up selling the majority of them. I think I'm also going to get rid of a couple more pieces of equipment. I've been looking and thinking about what we have actually got, and I think we should probably get rid of a few pieces. The spreader there I think we'll keep, because I've been looking and there isn't really any more been added in. It's base game things. I mean, 25 grand's the cheapest we're looking at, so I'm not gonna do anything there. Also, I don't know if you noticed, we are a little bit further into December. I'm glad we're still in December, to be fair. I thought we might have missed out on the rest of December, because if you didn't know, I had issues trying to get back on here Sunday to complete this episode. Could not get on at all. It was pulling my hair out. I tried in the morning, tried again in the afternoon, and again in the evening before I went to bed. It wasn't happening. Now, I have heard from Rusey. He's been reading and hearing on different FS forums and discords and things that Giants did have a problem their end with these servers. So, and I haven't had time to come back on. I think it's, what is it, Wednesday now, so this is me finishing this episode, so a little bit behind, but we are going to get there now. Well, pretty good time to get rid of this tractor actually, because, well, do we need, I don't think we need 2 tractors, do we? Now, actually, the only thing is the front loader, isn't it? The front loader, which is there, which is actually part of this tractor. Now, the tractor I've been looking at, I think I did show you earlier on in this episode. I'm thinking this guy, I don't know if this there, see, this doesn't have a front loader option. So maybe, what I like about this is it doesn't charge you to go onto the highest horsepower. So we can have a 100 horsepower tractor there for 19 grand. But that means taking out some more money, which isn't a problem. We've got up to 30 grand left to take out if we want. I can't see us being able to pay it off, but we will cross that bridge when we come to it, I think. But yeah, I think maybe this, should we buy it and we'll yeah, I think, right, let's do it. Right, so for now, let's take out another 20 grand. Scary. Okay, right. Whoops. We've done it now. Well, we could repay that if we wanted to. See, I'd rather sell that to get a bit of money back, but it's the whole front loader situation, isn't it? What, have we got anything cheap and medium? I doubt it, not really. That doesn't have a front loader. There's not going to be anything in large. I think he has it added in a couple of things. No, we're not going to be able to afford that. Okay, so what else is our options? Now, I want to stay away from these because I know Rusey has bought one. I don't want to be accused of copying, although it is in there for us to use. This one must. Yeah, that one can take a front loader, look. But see, look, 19 grand. Yes, it's got a front loader on it, but it's still only 58 horsepower. This is the kind of thing I am thinking of. This is a nice tractor. But again, no front loader option. Neither is that. I mean, we could boost this up to 62, but that's not a lot more, is it? I think we'll go for this. We'll keep hold of the Deutsch at the moment for front loader thingy-jiggies. I'm not too worried. What's the better looking tyres? that's good. That doesn't charge you for narrow tyres as well. Okay, that's interesting. I think we'll go Trelleborgs then, because we were getting charged, weren't we, for narrows on the Deutsch. We'll keep it on standard for now. That's good. I like that. Security roof. Ooh. Ooh. That's £5 grand though. I'm not worried about that. We'll just get wet a little bit, won't we? Extras. Oh, now that's going to bump it up. For 24, that's 5 more grand. We don't really need that at the moment. Colour choices have we got? Is that going to charge anything? Well, all my stuff's red actually, isn't it? So should we go for that? I think we'll keep that on that. Rim colour. Gunmetal. That's going to charge me 10 more, not ton more. We'll keep it on that though, I think. And then the plate, we will change that. I think we just had Snowy, didn't we? So do that. I don't know if this is going to work, is it? S-N-O W-Y. There we go. That will do, wouldn't it? Front and back. Okay. Oh, that looks a bit weird on the... There, it also looks a bit weird on there. Right, okay, we might have to change that again then. Is it going to look weird if we do this? Yes. Rubbish. Oh well, that'll do. Snow. Why? We're going to buy that. Yes, we will. We will buy that. We will buy that. And I'm going to hop down to it. Lovely. Oh, I've just realised we can only go 15 miles per hour. Oh my goodness, is that slower than that guy? Yes, it is. Oh dear, what was I thinking? Oh well. Oh, we're hitting 16. Let's head on back up to the farm. We'll get our next field ploughed in. I think we might leave it there for that episode. But it's a pretty nifty tractor. I like it. Right, that was quite a pleasant drive actually, and I just realised, listen to the horn on this. It sounds like a truck. Happy days. Also, I realised I didn't sell some of that equipment I was talking about. So let's go into what we own. Now, what I'm thinking is... I think I'm going to keep hold of this windrower for a moment. Just because... Well, I don't know why actually. I don't know. Might get rid of that. What was I here? What was I going to get rid of? Had it in my head planned out. This is all standard. I may get rid of that. Let me just see what they've, or not they, Rusey's added in. So Tedder, that is what we've got. 3 metre, that's another one. So that's no different. Windrowers, has he got anything different? Oh, that's part of the same pack. This is one we've got. Oh yeah, he's added in this guy actually, he did tell me. That doesn't actually say how wide that working width is. Oh, but you can have a windrow or a tedder. That's interesting. It doesn't cost you anything. Okay. Do we take the risk and get rid of that? Some of this I'm just going to sell from here. I know we can get more from the store, but I can't be bothered to take some of it down. And some of it's not worth a lot. I'm getting rid of both of these because that's just such a small roller. That's going to take forever. And that cultivator we did use, and even on that field, it just annoyed me. So both of these are going. The weight will keep. I think we will get rid of this windrower then, and that bar. And I'm going to take the risk and get rid of the tedder. At the moment, don't really need to do any hay. And I think that should be it. We'll keep that weeder for now. Shouldn't obviously get any weeds in our fields that we're just creating because we've ploughed them up. So I think we'll leave that. Where is our plough gone? The easiest way to find it is probably like this. Where did I put that plough? In there. Okay, should be able to drive over these. So let's grab the plough, and like I say, I think we'll mark out this field. It's a shame we can't really get something in the ground this episode. I mean, I could, but it's going to take a little while because technically we're missing out on a growth stage, but it's not as simple as that, is it? We've got to lime this field as well, so it's still going to be a bit of a lengthy process. Zoom out. So we did cut down a few of those trees, if you remember rightly. I don't think we need to leave too much of a gap there. We've also got a tree there, so it's not a problem. So this tractor should have no trouble at all pulling this. Right, okay, that's... There we go. Oh, there's a tree there. Great fields, and off we go. Look at this tractor go. Nee bother at all. It is flying around. Pleased with that purchase. I think it needed to be done. I do like that Deutsch. I remember using it quite a lot on FS19. It was pretty much the same tractor. Used sort of my Kleinsland series. In fact, I think that's the tractor I got gifted to by Rusty, which was awesome how he did that. Very good and very creative he is. So a few little jagged edges, but it gives it a bit of character, doesn't it, the field? Meet that up like that. So that's what we're looking at, and then this is the other field. I mean, this one is slightly bigger, but that is still decent, isn't it? that is pretty decent. I think I might go round again and then there we go around again, and then I'll probably go sort of up and down. I don't know. I might try and leave a little bit of grass around them. Wow, actually, in fact, I'm just going to get rid of it, I think. I was going to say leave a bit of grass around those trees, but I think we'll just go right up to them. I'm hoping we can just go straight over these stumps with this plough. Probably going to find out any second now, actually. Should do if we hit it in the right spot. There we go, look at that. Happy days. So obviously I want your thoughts on the field here and the new tractor. Like I say, I think it's the right thing to do. We're going to be struggling otherwise. And this series would be really, really difficult to sort of get going, I think, if we didn't lift a few sort of, not restrictions, but you know, well, I guess they are restrictions, aren't they? Restricted certain ways. Right, we've got this little bit left to do. I think it's looking pretty good. We'll check the map in a moment. I might even do some work off camera, because I would like to get this limed and something put in it before we go into January, but next episode, if that does happen, obviously I will let you know and show you. But that is going to take a fair while as well, because obviously the spreader and the seeder, they're not massive, are they? But that should, there we go, kick in there. That's going to show that it needs lime, which is fine. Those fields are going to show that they need rolling, but that's fine. That's one thing I didn't check actually. Have we got any rollers added in? I don't think there probably is. No. Oh well, it's not a huge loss, is it? If you're not going to roll them. But there we go, guys. So this is our new field, around like that. There's our other field. Things are looking up. I Tell you what I might do actually, let's run over to the sheep while we've got a little bit of money. And this is why I wanted to keep some grass bales. Let's buy a couple more of those. And we went for these fellas, didn't we? Yes, they are more expensive. I'll go for, how many's 13? That will bump us up to 20 then. There we go. 20 sheep now. Nice. Feed's obviously going to go down a bit quicker. So is the water, but that is fine. Hopefully there'll be more of that when we come in next episode. And more of these. Oh, hello. More of these. And then we can sell a few things. And see how we get off my soybeans. You're going to flatten them. There's me saying that. I've been driving across them. But let's leave it there for that episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Apologies it didn't come out on Sunday. I was hoping to get out the same day as Rusey. But it's here now. You should obviously see it. If you got to this point, you've seen it. What am I saying? I don't know. It's been a long week and it's only Wednesday. But I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be fantastic. And don't forget to smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos I post. I've been VS Snowy. Stay frosty.